Sagittarius, welcome to your new moon in Aries reading for March 21st, 2023. Happy spring. Happy indeed, because for your theme for the next 2 weeks, you have the star. This is the wish card. It's more than that, I think. Things are under a lucky star. Your future looks bright. You're being led to where you need to go. Accomplishment. I equated to, I feel like it's associated, no, it is associated with Aquarius. My equation to that, though, is that Aquarius is information. And so information that is available to other people is available to you, and you might get on that information superhighway. You might be looking for information. You may be adding to information. But it's a really, really nice card. It does say, it does speak to the future, though, just so you know. So you can expect, a good future when the star appears. So let's see how that is playing out with you in particular for Pentacles. Okay, well, Pentacles are finances and the physical, and so you may be trying to create strong foundation with your money and your assets and real estate, your physical well-being. And this is the sun in Capricorn, and this card means that you have everything you need to create a strong foundation. So I always find it quite interesting that they call it the miser card. It can be holding on too tightly, but I got to be honest with you, I think what's going on in the world financially, it's probably not a bad idea. But you do want to find out where, oh, that's interesting, where your money belongs, right? Who thinks like you? Who acts like you? Who is accepting your ideas? Who accepts you? These are celebrations. This is a rite of passage. So it could be birthdays, anniversaries, bar mitzvahs, that sort of thing. But this is also the marketplace. And everybody has something to offer here in this marketplace. And so they're saying, come on in, we like what you're selling, and, we'll put you up. So that's what I mean by searching for these things. Now, again, we're looking at future, right? So what does the future hold in regards to finance and that sort of thing? It seems to me like you're looking for the proper place for your work and finances and assets. And I think you're going to find the right people. And this is a celebration as well. It's celebratory energy. But it is definitely finding stability with 2 4s. Okay, how you are dealing with it. You have the 8 of Swords. You may feel like things are a little bit out of your hands at the moment. This is very similar to the Libra cards, or the Libra reading, I believe, because they had something similar. And this is sort of feeling stuck in the mud, stuck in the mire, not being able to effect solutions. You're putting a lot of mental energy behind feeling stuck. And that energy can be used best somewhere else. So this card often says that you are unable to do anything about this personally. Wait for the situation to turn around where you can. Like, it's kind of like don't struggle. You'll just get stuck a little bit more in the mud. Wow. This is very funny. Another 8 card. So you have 2 4s, 2 8s. Really looking for stability here. 8 of Cups is moving away from emotional baggage, old emotional baggage, things that actually held an emotional charge for you that maybe doesn't anymore, and that you kind of have to let go of or walk away from. But knowing full well that you can move onto something better, and possibly from going from a 4 to an 8, more stable. But this is mental and this is emotional. And so putting a lot of energy behind your mental and emotional state. Perhaps you need to let go of something and you feel like you can't. Or you think you can't, rather. Or you think you can't and you feel like you need to. But that Eight of Cups is really that you are moving upwards when you do this, when it does happen. So it's kind of letting go of what it is that you can't, that you have no control over. That's how I see these two cards together. Okay, how is that going to result for you? Well, you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is charity, it's sharing. It is, now if we're looking at minor illnesses here, this can also be supplements, vitamins, minerals, minor medications that can bring us back into balance. But it's a charitable card. It's people who help out other people. So there can be a group of people who are looking for some kind of help financially. An organization. You may volunteer some time. Someone may volunteer time to help you. But it's a very charitable card. Now, if you are giving out money, this card asks you to be aware of what you're giving out, who you're giving it out to, and what they're doing with it. So if they're being frivolous with the money, then it can better probably used to help other people. It's also the balance of give and receive. You can't give all, you can't take all. You know, there has to be a balance. If you give something, then there should be some other thing in return, even if it's gratitude or paying it forward, something like that. Okay? And you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very good card where finances are concerned. This is taking very practical steps, practical measures to get it what it is that you want. This is associated with Aquarius. This card for me, it's associated with Aquarius. This is sort of my new age healer type of person. So if it is minor illnesses, it can be nutritionist, right? It can be supplements. It can be herbs and healing tinctures and Bach flower remedies and that kind of thing. Because it's Aquarius, right? And we also have the star here, which was also associated with Aquarius. So it can also be practical information. Right? Somebody's giving you very practical information to take your 4 to a 6. What I like about the Queen of Pentacles, though, is she often gets what she wants. So, there you go. All right, let's get some clarity here. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands with the Queen of Swords. This is cutting someone or something off. This is being highly logical, analytical, reading the fine print, getting rid of the dross, getting rid of the lag, getting rid of what is not clear, right? She's clearing the clouds of her mind. Her mind is clear. There's a lot going on below, right? A lot of chaos, a lot of stuff, dust, and things that are not clear. But she's cut that away with her very analytical skills. This is Virgo for me, the Queen of Swords. And they're great with the fine print. They're great with the small details. I don't even think they mind red tape that much. They might even get a thrill out of it. I could be wrong. Okay, and so then you have the Hermit card with you. This is indeed taking yourself out a little bit, and that can be this feeling here, right? Society's back there and you're stuck in the mud over here somewhere, but it's taking yourself out of a situation. It can feel a little bit lonely, but it doesn't have to, because what you're doing is you're taking this information, and it could be from a Queen of Swords, right? Somebody who helps you find clarity, or the advice of a Queen of Pentacles. Either way, it's somebody who is... I think this is more like analytics for me. So it's taking this information, these analytics, the numbers, crunching the numbers, doing that sort of thing, and digesting that information and coming to conclusions with the Hermit. And you need space and time away for that. And so even this card underneath is walking away or leaving a situation alone, right? So the Hermit is very much being on your own. And even if you're with other people, you're probably very much in your own head. The nice thing is that you can really take what you're hearing all around you and deciphering it and coming to some really amazing conclusions that you can help other people with, right? You can also then give good advice. Nice. Okay, I like that. It's a justice card. Now we're looking at scales 2 times, right? So the justice card for me means that everything will come out fair. This is justice. This is karma. All right? So karma's being served. And you get what you give in this case. So if you're giving information, you'll get information that will be helpful. If you're giving finances, you will receive in kind. If you give healthy food to your body or supplements and vitamins, it will respond in kind. It's that kind of thing. It's justice, it's karma. It's also for me, and I don't know if I've told you this already, but I will repeat it again because I do think it's important. It's like the Egyptian Book of the Dead, where your heart is weighed against a feather. If your heart is as light as a feather, you can move on. You don't have to relearn the thing already. Okay? Very, very important here. Because it's a major arcana, it's going on very much on a deep internal level. But I like it as an outcome because it just means everything will be just and fair. And that's all we're asking for, right? Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? It's a Devil card. So, a lot of people would dislike the Devil card. I don't really have a big problem with him because he shows you what it is that needs to be changed, right? He shows you the full hand. So he shows you what you're attached to. And when you see that clearly, you can release it. You can let it go. Then it's up to you, right? There's no doubt. There's no, nothing is being hidden. It's right out there in the forefront for you to see. So these can be things that are not good for us, any addictions that we have, any attachments to unhealthy situations, people, places, things that we seem to think that we can't let go of or that we have no control of. The devil is saying you have an attachment to something, let it go, right? Self-control is a big thing with the devil. You could be facing your fears. There can be temptation with the devil, although I don't really see that here, to be honest with you. But a release, and that I can see. That I can see. Okay? So it is this sort of restrictive feeling, especially with that Eight of Swords, very restrictive feeling. But the Justice card for me, and even that feeling of help, that Six of Pentacles, right? That there is help. There is something that maybe you're not seeing, but it'll come up. Huh? And remember the devil. The devil is to detach. Okay. I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. And in the meantime, I do dailies. I hope this has been helpful. Take good care, and thank you for listening. I appreciate it.